Did you know that Beijing is one of the oldest cities in the world, with a history that stretches back over 3,000 years? I mean, think about that for a second. When you walk through the streets of Beijing, you're literally walking through a tapestry of history that has seen dynasties rise and fall, emperors rule, and cultures collide. It's not just a city, it's a living museum. But wait, there's more. While you might think of the Great Wall or the Forbidden City as the main attractions, Beijing has some surprising facts that might just blow your mind. First off, let's talk about the air quality. Now, I know what you're thinking. Air quality in Beijing, isn't it notoriously bad? And yes, it's true that the city has faced significant pollution challenges, but did you know that the government has made substantial efforts to improve it? Over the last few years, Beijing has invested heavily in green technology and renewable energy. They've implemented a bike-sharing program that's one of the largest in the world, encouraging people to cycle instead of drive. So, while you may hear a lot about the smog, there's a green revolution happening right under the surface. And speaking of cycling, let's dive into the transportation system. Beijing boasts one of the largest subway systems in the world, with over 700 kilometers of track and more than 20 lines. That's more than New York City. The subway is not only efficient, but it's also incredibly affordable. A ride costs less than $1, and it can take you almost anywhere in the city. What's more surprising is that during rush hour, you might find yourself packed in like sardines, but there's a sense of camaraderie among commuters. It's like a daily reminder that we're all in this together, navigating the hustle and bustle of life in a massive metropolis. Now let's switch gears to food, because who doesn't love talking about food? Beijing is famous for its Peking duck, but did you know there's a whole universe of street food waiting to be explored? From jianbing, which is a savory crepe filled with eggs, vegetables, and sauces, to chuaner, which are skewers of grilled meat seasoned to perfection. The street food scene is vibrant and delicious. You can literally eat your way through the city and discover flavors that are as rich as its history. And here's a fun fact. Beijing has a thriving secret bar scene. Hidden behind unmarked doors or disguised as ordinary shops, these speakeasies offer unique cocktails and a cozy atmosphere. It's like a treasure hunt for adults. You might stumble upon a bar that serves drinks inspired by traditional Chinese medicine, or one that has a 1920s jazz vibe. It's an exciting way to experience the city's nightlife, and it adds a layer of adventure to your evening. Now, let's touch on something a bit quirky. Did you know that Beijing has a toilet museum? Yes, you heard that right. The Beijing Toilet Museum is dedicated to the history of toilets, showcasing everything from ancient chamber pots to modern innovations. It's a bizarre yet fascinating place that highlights the importance of sanitation and hygiene throughout history. You might not think it's a must-see, but it's definitely a conversation starter. And finally, let's not forget about the people. Beijingers are known for their warmth and hospitality. Despite the city's size, there's a sense of community that often surprises visitors. Whether you're lost and need directions or simply want to chat, you'll find that people are eager to help. It's this blend of history, culture, and genuine kindness that makes Beijing truly special. So, whether you're planning a trip or just curious about this incredible city, remember that Beijing is more than just its iconic landmarks. It's a place filled with surprises, waiting for you to discover them.